to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Go right in. Check 53. Check back. Check back.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second and 12, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Here we go. Go right in.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
65.
A first down carry by Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check. Go right in. Check. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Right in.
Check it back.
Here we go. Go to 53.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54. Go to 56.
On second and 9, Prescott. This is Cobb with a catch right side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. The give is to Elliott, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
from the red zone now. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Check Mike 57.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. On third down, it's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Outside. 55. Check 55. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Slam. Slam. Red 80. Red 80.
Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Here we go. 4-8.
Check 53.
Here we go. Kill.
Check curls.
26.
53 Mike.
Now some movement before the snap.
Right here.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Let's go.
26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check 53 Mike.
Here we go. 47.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
But it brings up fourth down.
Here we go. 4-8.
53 Mike. Check.
Here we go. 46. 46.
Now Prescott on fourth down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Well, later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch safety 3. Watch out.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mike 54.
Quarterback. Hey, ready?
We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Watch.
Don't get nervous. Watch the 6.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again to Bell. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big run that time by Bell. 41 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. off to their big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Switch. 47. Hayward. 53's Mike. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
All day, every day.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
53. Let's put that team on. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. So the false start will back them up 5. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
And got Mike, number 53. Mike.
We're going to 54. Why?
I'm coming for you, son. Say it.
To the air again, Prescott. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Kill.
Check. Go. 53 to Mike. 50.
Go. Get out there.
Watch the screen. 53.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
It's just me and you.
Forced out to, Prescott stripped. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Mike 54. I'm coming. Slam.
Ready?
36.
On 1st down, Bell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
All day, just like the young lady.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
'54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch it.
They'll try again with Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now that is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
47.
Let's go. Alert 3.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
48's Mike. 48's Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here we go.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Brandon Copeland coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, chill. 47.
53. Mike.
Ain't no 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Prescott now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch the run.
47.
53. Check 53. Oh, that's it. 53 to Mike.
Here's Prescott. Step. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Watch your slant. 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
Hey, come on now. 26.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Switch gears.
Hey, Delta.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
82. He likes to sneak out late.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6.
Bucks it. Check 48.
Back to throw, Darnold. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to go. It's Darnold. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Ndamukong Suh. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. Line in.
53 is the mark.
Hey, tight. 26.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here we go. Line in. Here we go. 46. 46.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Maher able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Tight.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
48, Mike, 48.
Get that, young lady. Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the 27, Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
All day, dog.
Here's Prescott. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Brandon Copeland able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 4th-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now.
Hey, kill.
Trump. 53 is the Mike.
Switch it, hey.
Full strength. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, Prescott. Stepping up. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... Football back.
Outside. 48 to Mike.
I smell fear in that office. Lady. I smell fear.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Bell. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Leighton Vander Esch, third in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
Check 24, check 24.
On third down, Bell. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The tackle that time by William Hayes. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Hey, Charlie. Lady.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. This one caught by Crowder. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, Bell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, 49.
53, Mike.
Here we go, 47.
It's our time.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to win with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So second and inches after that first down completion, went just shy of the marker. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Avery Williamson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. Well, that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on.